Alright boys, welcome back to another video. So earlier a report came out that 4 teams at least were interested in a Zach LaVine trade. Now if you've been following the channel, you'd know that I made a few videos on this earlier saying that I'd love to have Zach LaVine here, 27 years old, can score the basketball. The problem with LaVine is health, defense, and he signed a massive 5-year, $215 million extension over the previous offseason. Now, if we got LaVine without giving up RJ Barrett or Brunson Randall, we can definitely threaten anyone in the East. But I still don't think this would cure the main problem with the team. I'm not huge on this Thibodeau-Randall duo. Now, I'd love to get rid of Tib and keep Randall, right? Because if we can get another piece with the core that we have now, we can definitely make some noise. But we're not going to be able to get rid of Tib and keep Randall, so we'd have to get rid of both. And Randall, you can say what you want about him. I'm probably one of the few Knicks YouTube channels on here that is all for Randall. I like his game a lot. Sometimes he doesn't show up. Last time he made the playoffs, obviously against the Hawks, he was dreadful. Even, we want to go against the Lakers. The last game he played did not show up. So we definitely need someone next to Brunson, because if we do make the playoffs, which at this point we might not, we're 27 and 25. We'd have to play in the plan. I don't have too much faith in this Knicks team just because of the coaching and really inconsistency of the entire roster. But even if we do get into the playoffs, I don't really see us doing anything. It's just the way the Knicks are run offensively. It's just a lot of being stagnant. We're not moving the ball around, and defensively we can't stop the perimeter. Against the Lakers, they dominated us down in the paint. And against the Nets, they dominated us on the perimeter. So if we brought in OG and Anunoby, and I've been thinking about it, I don't know if he's worth 3 first-round picks, but he's definitely one of the best players on the market, and there's a reason why we ended up getting all these picks. So if we did fire Tib and brought in someone, I would love Mark Jackson. I haven't done any research on potential candidates, and there's no way Coach Tib will be fired, but I'm just saying if we brought in OG and Anunoby, and then we also got rid of Tib, brought in someone else to help develop these guys, and just we need a better offense too, because our defense is definitely not anywhere close to being top 10. I think we're like 15th, 16th, 17th, I don't remember exactly, but we're definitely a pretty mediocre defense. And then offensively, it's all Brunson and all Randall. IQ has been stepping up big off the bench, but outside of that, we don't exactly have like any sort of consistency. So like Zach LaVine, he's averaging 24, 5, and 4 this season, shooting 46% from the field. He'd be a great pickup, but defensively, how does that work? How does Brunson, LaVine, RJ Barrett, and Julius Randle work defensively? I don't think it does. I truly don't. And it's not like getting LaVine would put us over Boston or Milwaukee or hell, even Brooklyn. And I looked at a mock trade for Zach LaVine to the Knicks, and it would be Emmanuel Quickley, Obi Toppin, Evan Fournier for salary, a 2023 first, and then a 2023 first from Dallas. Now, I don't know how people think about this. Bulls fans might be saying, yeah, right, we want more. Knicks fans might say, we're not giving up that much. I mean, Obi Toppin's in his mid-20s. He doesn't even play. Evan Fournier for salary, Emmanuel Quickley. Our bench would be even. We can't get rid of Quickley. Not even unless we're getting Shea or a superstar or not. We can't get rid of Quickley. That's at least my opinion. But so no, we definitely should not trade for LaVine. He's not worth the money, and I don't want to contradict myself because I did say that I'd love to have LaVine here. But the more I thought about it, like Zach LaVine, just I don't really want to be a part of that contract, man. I truly don't. And then OG and Anunoby, I think he's under contract for 2 more years, or maybe 1. I don't even know. This isn't really an OG video anyway, but I mean, I guess it kind of is. It definitely kind of is. But yeah, OG, he can defend 1 through 5. He can knock down threes. He plays a ton of minutes. I talked about him recently, a couple of days ago. I would probably trade the 3 first-round picks if he becomes available, because 1, we need perimeter defense desperately. 2, he's in the he's like 25, bro. 3, we don't want another team to pick him up. I forget who exactly was interested, but I mean, I definitely don't want him going anywhere in the East. But the only teams I'm worried about, we'll see how it goes against Miami tonight. The Knicks play them, but like Cleveland, Nets, Sixers, Bucks, and Celtics, that's a lot of teams to be worried about. That's 5 teams, man. Not to mention that the Atlanta Hawks are 500. Like, I definitely think the Hawks can beat us in a 7-game series, I still would favor the Knicks. Like, I'm not really too worried about the Hawks. I mean, if we didn't have that bad fourth quarter last time we played them, we would have beat them. But I don't know. It's just, if we just need to make changes, bro. We need to do something. I feel like every single game I'm just watching and we're doing things wrong and nothing's being addressed. Cam Reddish apparently wants out because he doesn't want a bench role. And, well, that's on Cam, though, because if Cam was a 3-and-D player, he'd be starting. I mean, you really think Cam Reddish is a worse player than Grimes? It's just Grimes has accepted his role. You're going to spot up for threes and play defense. Like, Cam has never accepted that role in his career. And I get, like, he was, at one point, he was ranked as, over RJ Barrett coming out of Duke. A lot of people had him as a better prospect. And not that RJ's the greatest, but, oh yeah, I forgot. RJ was actually benched in the fourth quarter, by the way. He had a good game going, and he had no comment to the media, so we don't really know where he's at. But, yeah, the Knicks is honestly just a dumpster fire right now. I love my Knicks. I love my Liberty, but it's embarrassing. Like, Liberty hasn't gone to the finals since 2002. I know they just made a bunch of good moves, but like I said, I have a Liberty channel. If you guys want to go check it out, just look up Daily Liberty. But this Knicks team, I mean, while Liberty's bringing in star free agents and making trades, the Knicks are doing jack shit. Like, I don't see where this Knicks team is going with Randall, with Coach Tibb, with really no one on the market. I mean, it's really, guys, OG or LaVine. I don't want LaVine because of that contract, and he doesn't like durability and defense. And I don't want OG in the sense that, 3 first-round picks is a lot. I mean, OG's not an all-star. OG's never shown that he can be an all-star in this league. I mean, he's definitely good, but he's not. I don't think he's really like close to being an all-star level player. So 3 first-round picks. I mean, is any other team willing to do that? Reports say that teams are interested, but are they going to give up 3 first-round picks? I mean, if the Knicks are the only team willing to do that, then something's off here. They probably shouldn't be doing that. But, yeah, that's all I got for you boys, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you drop a like for the algorithm, subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Peace.